Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to unpack quite a bit. I missed last week's upload and I apologize for that, but my allergies have just really been getting to me lately, and I just wasn't feeling up to it last week. So we're back this week and I've got a lot to show you guys. So grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back and relax, and I hope you really enjoy this video. Let's get into it. This is my Trend Mood box that I got, and I also threw some other products in here that I purchased myself and that we're going to use in the video as well. I want to start out by giving a shout out to Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. I've been using this since I picked it up at Sephora, and it's supposed to help. It's a brightening dark spot serum. So I like to try to shout out some of the skincare that I use in my videos. I'm starting to do that more, and I'm hoping that it's helpful to you. So far I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm getting somewhere with what I've got. I noticed that when the sun came back out and it got hot here in Arizona, I mean, the sun's out all the time here, but when it got hot here and we got into the summer, I noticed that my hyperpigmentation was darkening a little bit. And my friend Brandy was using this and really recommended it. So I've been using this so far. I'm not quite at a half a bottle yet, but I do like the results so far. The only thing I don't like about this is the price. This is a bit pricey. Now, I think this is $80 for the serum. When I got it, they were doing like a little set, and I'll show you the other product. Also giving you their new SPF 50. So I got these together for the price of what just the serum costs. This is a full ounce. I think the regular size is like 1.7, but I'm not exactly sure. I do know it's bigger, but at least I got to try this, and so far I am liking it. So anyway, that's my shout out to skincare this week. And so let's just get right into it. Give you a little background on the Trend Mood boxes. So this is the latest one that I think her name is Sophie. I'm not sure if that's her name though, but she's the gal that runs the Trend Mood page. And every so often she does these boxes. I want to say every couple of months she does one. So it's not a subscription service. It's basically like if you follow Trend Mood, or Trend Mood box, she'll start to sort of tease you that one is coming, and then little by little she'll tell you the brand, and then she'll show you the product, and then after she shows the last product, she tells you when it's going to be available. And then if you really want the box, you just have to be on like right away as soon as it launches, because I understand that this box sold out in under an hour. So but nonetheless, I don't buy all of them, but I have purchased a few of them and I've been really happy. I think they're a great value. This box was $62, but then you could use the Trend Mode code and get another 10% off. So out the door, this was under 60 bucks for this box. And so the biggest the biggest draw for me was the Natasha Denona XENON palette. This palette retails for $69 by itself. For less of the cost of this palette, you're getting, I think it was 8 products total. So we are going to use that, and then I'll get into some other new products that we're going to use. But let's get started with the actually, let me back up one second. So one of the products that came in this box is the Undefined Beauty R Gel Cream Moisturizer. I'll be honest with you, I never heard of this brand, but that's fine because that's how you learn about brands. And this is what the component is looking like. This reminds me a lot of Naked Sundays. when I saw this, that's what I thought this was. I didn't know it was a different brand, but this is my SPF that I got from Naked Sundays that I really like. And anyway, it just really reminded me of that. So I don't really need more moisturizer, but it's fine. But I want to get it on my skin so it could sit on my skin while we're doing the eyeshadow look. So here's how that's looking. Feels nice. Wow, it feels really hydrating. And I only needed to use a tiny bit. Okay, so we got this on. This is one of the products that came in that box. So let's talk a little bit about the XENON palette. Let me go ahead and grab a little bit of information and I'll read off. Okay, so with the XENON palette, she did come out with, I think she came out with a mini first, and then everybody was asking her to come out with a midi size. So there isn't a lot of information on the back. It just gives you like the ingredients of each of the shades. So here's what the outside of the component looks like. It's very shiny, so I'm trying not to get all the lights on it. But this came out about 8 months ago, I would say, because that's when I was seeing everybody doing reviews of it. It was like 8 or 9 months ago on YouTube. So here's what the inside of the palette looks like. Try not to blind you there with the lights. Very pretty. And I did do some swatches for you. So hopefully, let me see if I can position my arm so you can see that. So there's the swatches. Yeah, so I mean, if that is something that you like these darker, very gray, charcoal, cool tone palette, then I would say this is probably going to be right up your alley. Me, I do like those shades, but like I said, when I saw it was included in this box, that was the draw for me. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my glasses off. I'm going to push my hair back here so we can get that off my face. And we're going to start getting into it. So let me see if I can see these shades. So I'm going to do something Snert. That's the name. Snert. It's like a gray. And I'm just gonna, I saw Natasha Denona do this look on her page. It came up in my feed on Instagram, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should try to do that. No, I don't remember every shade that she used, but I thought that's a really good, like, everyday kind of look without it getting too dark or too vampy. And so that, I like that because I was like, oh, I can actually like create looks like that without it getting to be too much. So that is the shade Snert. I think that went on really well. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with, let's see, what's the next shade I should use? Let me go into this light shade just to kind of blend that out a little bit. Yeah, I like that because it kind of like softened the edges a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with, what is this shade? Sposh. And that looks kind of like a little bit of a charcoal, like it's a little deeper gray. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease. Okay, and that shadow is on, and this is how we're looking so far. And now I'm just going to go in with this gray shade. Well, that's really pretty. I'm going to put that on my lid, and I'm just going to use my fingers to do that. And then I'm going to take the shade Stellar. Look at that. Really pretty. And I'm going to put this in the inner corner of my eye to just kind of pop it. And then for eyeliner, I'm just going to go in with this Nabla. I really love Nabla's eyeshadow. Excuse me. Well, you can use these as an eyeshadow, but they're eyeliners. So I'm just going to line the bottom of my eyes with this. I think that's going to be it for the palette, at least for now. I want to move on to the next product because I really feel like this is going to be a long video because we just have so much to look at. Okay, so let me grab the next product here. And that is the new KVD, their tattoo liner. And this is the new one. So I have the old one, and this one is supposed to be like more rich. So that's what it's looking like. And there's the line. So I'm going to go ahead and line my eye off camera because it's hard for me to do it on camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. The only thing that I can say about this is, yes, I see a difference. Yes, it's a lot darker. It's also more liquidy, and so it will take a little bit of time to master it, I think. At least it did for me. I had to go over it really deliberately because I have semi-hooded eyes, and so a liner like that can turn bad really quick on my eyes. But I do definitely see a difference, and I really like it. The other product that we got, and I just had to rip into this box, is the NYX. This is their eyebrow glue. So I have really been wanting to try this. I actually saw this in Ulta last night and was using it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on some of this. Now, I don't use lash glues, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to use this. So I'm going to put it on first, and you guys could let me know if I didn't do this right. But you would think after all of the videos that I watch myself on YouTube for beauty that I would know how you're supposed to use a lash glue, but because I don't really use them, I don't know. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll go back and I'll do my eyebrows. Okay, so that brings us to the next product that, this I purchased myself. This is a product that I purchased separately at Sephora, and this is the Sun Balm SPF 30 from In Beauty. And it was really hard to pick a shade, but I want to get something on my lips while I continue to do this face here. So here is the shade that I got. I think it's like a pinky shade. There's like a beigey one too that, oh yeah, this has a lot of pigment. Check that out. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of people were talking about how nice these are, and if I really like it, I might go back and get that other shade. Let me see if I can find the shade on here. Pink. Okay, well, at least it's not a really long creative name, right? Okay, so next product I want to try for you guys is, I'm actually not going to do this on camera. I need to put some foundation on. I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Foundation. I haven't worn this in a while, so I figured we could just do this one today. I have the shade Medium. There's the shade right there. And this is more of like a summer color for me because I switched over to light medium once It Cosmetics expanded their shade range. This used to be the only foundation I ever wore. It's so good. It's really a great foundation. I think because it's an older foundation, it doesn't get the hype it deserves. But this one is I think this one is like the glowy one. Color correcting, illuminating, full coverage, anti-aging. This has an SPF of 50. But I wouldn't just use this as your SPF. I would encourage you to put SPF and then apply this. So to me, this is like a little extra protection. Okay, so I also picked up the new Kosas Blush is Life. These were really hot probably about a month ago now. It's a baked dimensional and brightening blush. And I got the shade Hype, which is a warm poppy pink. I thought I got a different shade. I might have referenced the wrong shade in my post. I'll have to go back and fix that. Let me just say that this was a really tough decision because this is so gorgeous. Well, first of all, there weren't many in Sephora. So there's the shade right there. Some of these were actually sold out and then they didn't even have like a tester. But they had enough out that I felt like I could make a decision. I think the other shade I wanted is the one that I referenced in my post that I have to fix. But anyway, so that's what this is. You could even see with the light hitting it that it has like a nice glow to it. So I'm just going to take my Flower Beauty blush brush. Might have taken too much there. And what I like about this is, first of all, anything that glows. I just really like glowy blushes. They just work so well on my aging, mature skin. Because when you get older, you start to lose that youthful glow. But yeah, this layers up really nicely. Really like that. Okay. And I also picked up the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. This is a new concealer from Danessa Myricks. And the shade that I got is shade 4, which interestingly enough is the same shade that I use in her skin tint. But I just felt like this, usually you go up a shade or two, but this is a face concealer. So she says that you can wear it, of course, as an eye concealer, but then you can also wear it on your face. Now, the other day, I just put this on. I just put some on the areas I like to cover up, blended it in, and then I put a bronzer on and walked out the door. That was the look for the day. I didn't want to like fuss too much. It's super hot here in Arizona right now. And I wanted to try it that way because I have seen on her channel, that's how some people were using it, or that's how she was demonstrating its use. So just going to blend this in. And I think that 4 works for me. Even though the Yummy Skin it's not this light in this shade, I just felt like it worked. It's very light, but it's got really good coverage. I mean, it's really nice. It's a very nice concealer. I really like it. I love her Yummy Skin line, so I'm definitely like a huge fan of it. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to show you was, I'm not going to put this on. This is a perfume. It's the Maison Louis Marie ICILA. That's the name of the perfume. The top note is ruby, pamplemousse, mandarin leaf, jasmine. The mid is Bulgarian rose, dark plum, and osmanthus. And the base is patchouli, vanilla flower, and sakura blossom. I looked this up on the Sephora website, and this is $95. To show you the value of this box was like amazing. The other thing that came in the box was this vacation brand. This is a orange jelly, and it is an SPF sunscreen. So I'll give that a try in the future. And then the other items that came in the box were 2 of these NYX fat oils, and these are new shades. So let me give you a couple of swatches. I love the NYX fat oils. I have a bunch of these, all different shades, really nice. These are very neutral, so I love that they gave us 2. So one is kind of a little more pinky, and the other one is like more, I don't know, mauve. Let me get you the shades. Sprinkle Sprinkle is this more mauve shade, and this lighter one is Chillin' Like a Villain. So those are the 2 shades that came. I'll show you that again in case you're interested. If you have not tried these are amazing. I love these NYX lip oils. I mean, I could really get every one of them. And then the other product that came in this box is a Give lip gloss. I've been seeing Give, people posting they see it in TJ Maxx. I've noticed that her website has been doing a lot of 50% off. Sephora had a lot of her products 50% off, and it's not the first time I've seen that. And then somebody said, hey, is Give going out of business? I hope they don't, because there's a few products that I've tried from that line that I personally really like, and I know a lot of people do. So I hope they're not going to go out of business. That would stink. Anyway, I'm going to grab a red lip liner, and we're going to put this on. I just want to try it on with you so we could see the formula, you could see the shade, and see if it's something that you might like to pick up for yourself. Okay, so I grabbed a NYX lip liner. The shade is Kitten Heels. And there it is right there. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and then we're going to put this Give product on. Okay, so there's the liner on, and now this is, let's see, I'm Still Here Lightweight Long Wear Matte Liquid Lipstick. The shade is Original Recipe. This is Gwen Stefani's brand, and she's really well known for her red lips. So here's the component. Very pretty. I've been really wanting to try this product for a while. And there's the shade next to Kitten Heels. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. It's a very nice red shade. I mean, I have a lot of blue in my lips. Like my lips have they're like a blue red. That's actually like a tone. And this, I think, is like a blue red. So I think it looks really nice. I'm not going to keep the shade on though, because normally with an eye look like this, I wouldn't wear this unless it was like the fall or, Halloween, not to, say anything bad. That's not what I'm implying about it, but it's very vampy looking to me. And I would use this more with like a very light eyeshadow look, not anything too dramatic. Like what I have on my eyes is kind of dramatic. So I wouldn't pair these two together. I would go with a different look. Plus, I want to show you the Fenty products that I picked up and see if that's something that you might be interested in. And so I'm going to go ahead and remove this from my lips, and we'll do the other Fenty products. Okay, so that took a lot to get this off. I can tell you right now, this probably lasts on the lips, so that was a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so Fenty has come out with new lip liners and new, what she's calling, gloss sticks. I think that's what she's calling them. So I picked up 2 liners and I picked up 2 gloss sticks. So I want to swatch these for you. This one, let's see the name of this one. I think this is Silk Panty. No, this is Rubbabandz. So I just picked this one up yesterday. So that's Rubbabandz. And the other one that I got is, I think this one is Silk Panty. Satin Panty, sorry. Okay, and there's this one, which I think has a little bit more of a pink to it. So there they are. Beautiful. These are gorgeous. Okay, so, and then in the gloss sticks, I picked up 2 shades. So I originally picked up Fussy. So Fussy is more of this like pinky mauvey shade. And then yesterday when I picked up Rubbabandz, I picked up this shade, which is Spice Cold. So let's go ahead and do the Silk Panty first. Let me make sure I'm grabbing the right one here. Yeah, and it's Satin Panty. I've got to get that name right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this on. Okay, there's that shade. And then here is Fussy. Let me give you a little swatch of Fussy. So you can see how those go together, right? And these have that Fenty smell like the other, the scent of Fenty. It's I can't put my finger on the scent, but it's nice. And that's what these like taste and smell like. Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to put Rubbabandz and Spice Cider. I think that's what it's called, Spice Cold. And hang in there. I'm going to take this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do Rubbabandz. Okay. And I'll give you a swatch. There's the really pretty Fenty embossment. And there's Spice Cold. So this is all the Fenty. I'm sorry about my not so great swatches, but you can see how I think Rubbabandz and this one go together. I actually can't take credit for that. One of my favorite YouTubers, Leah Janae, she did a try on of all new makeup and she had this combo and it looked amazing. So I'm like, okay, I need that one too. Of course, I'm sure I took off some of my makeup around my mouth when I was wiping all these off. Okay, and I'm just gonna powder a little bit with my Maybelline Fit Me that I really like a lot. It's one of my favorite powders, just to kind of get the shine down a little bit and set the makeup. I always tap off a little bit. Yeah. I feel like I look a little more set now. I was looking a little too hydrated. um, and just gonna do a little bit in the corners here. I get like right in here, like I have combo dry skin, but I noticed as I've gotten older that I have like my oils are a little bit more like in the corner. So I feel like I have to just set it a little bit with powder, and I don't normally, I never used to have to do that before. So, okay, so I think that's everything. I think I showed you everything that came in the box, including, and then of course we use these other products. I go in with this Laura Geller eyebrow pencil that I've really been liking. This is shade Taupe, and I had used this NYX glue, and it wasn't hard to go over it if I didn't do it in the right order. It did work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the headband off, and we'll sass and close out the video. Okay, my friends, so here's the finished look. Just want to go over everything that we did real quick and give you my opinion. I think the XENON palette is super, super pretty. I mean, this, like I said, if you're a cool lover, you're gonna really, you would like this if this is something you've been eyeballing. They do make a mini if you don't want to get this palette. They make a mini and you could achieve this or a very similar look. This palette performed beautifully. I'm a huge Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I mean, I like all her products that I've tried, but her eyeshadows are awesome. I didn't have any trouble at all blending it out. It was super fast, didn't really have to fuss much at all. The Give matte liquid lipstick is very beautiful. I would probably blot it next time and maybe even put like a little gloss on top or something. And like I said, I wouldn't wear it with this eyeshadow look. I would do something much more neutral and light. As far as I can tell, the NYX glue is fine. I mean, what I don't normally like about glues is how like crunchy they feel, like stiff, and I don't really like that, but this does not do that. I was able to go over it with a pencil just fine. The Sun Balm SPF by In Beauty is really nice. I like the color. I like how pigmented it is, so I might pick up another shade. For my eyelashes, for mascara, I did use the KVD Vegan Beauty because I used the eyeliner. This new eyeliner is really nice. If you really like to do, you know, black, like, you know, do like a cat eye or whatever, this is nice. It's very pigmented. The Kosas is gorgeous. Do I think you need more than one? Probably not. I mean, they all look very similar, but I am happy with the shade that I picked up. And then as for the liners, like the lip products from Fenty, let me grab this one for you. These are stunning, absolutely stunning. I love the two shades that I got. They stay on because one of them I got like a week or two ago, or like right when they launched. I bought one set to try, a liner and the gloss stick, and I had been wearing it and I thought it stayed on and it was really nice. And then went back and of course got the other liner and the other shade. So they're both nice. I love both combinations that I got. So really happy with that. And the moisturizer, this one feels really nice on my skin. It really gave like a nice boost of hydration. I didn't have to use that much. And so really like that too. So that is the end of this review, my friends. I hope you enjoyed doing this with me and trying all these new products on. And I hope that you find the review helpful. If you're not already following me, please give me a follow and join our little makeup family here. And follow me over on Instagram. My information will be down below. Of course, I'll list everything that we used today with shades. I always do that below for you in case you like anything that I did try on for you. And there's more to come, and I'll see you soon.